G'day trendsetters, how are you today? This is the third video in the series of preparing the garden bed behind me for planting garlic, which at this stage looks like I'll be planting over Easter, probably Easter Sunday if things go well. The third video is pretty straightforward. I've just got some blood and bone down here. I'm going to spread that around, and my trusty rake, good old-fashioned nail rake. You can't, simple tools do a good job. So just spread the blood and bone, rake it in, and water it, and that will be basically it until come planting time. So in what will hopefully be the final video in this series, we'll be planting. I'll show you how I separate the garlic bulbs from the garlic cloves from the bulb. A few things you need to be aware of, and pointy end up is what you pointy end up, plant the blunt end in the ground, but we'll get to that in the last video. So today, without much further ado, I'll show you what I do, rake it in, and that's basically it. It's not complicated in any way. Okay, so this is blood and bone, Yates professional blood and bone organic based fertilizer, and down here it says plus potash for improved fruiting and flowering, enriched formula for superior results, contains potash. Now what the big fuss about potash is that normal or regular blood and bone, it doesn't contain potash, and potash probably isn't all that important for garlic, but I'd rather have it in there than not. Now it's pretty simple. Again, most gardening is just following the instructions. So this is one adult handful, holds approximately 40 grams, and it says here established plants and shrubs, apply 100 grams per square metre. Now I've already got chicken manure in here, so I'm going to drop it back to 2 handfuls per square metre, which is about, according to them, 80 grams. Measure enough for your intended application, rake it in, water well, enjoy your plants. Simple, as easy as falling off a log. So let's get to it. So I've got... Alright, g'day trendsetters. I just need to jump in here for a minute. The batteries went flat in my microphone right about now, so I've lost all my sound. So hopefully you'll bear with me. I've had terrible luck with this series. The video last week I had no focus and everything looked pretty terrible, so this week I've got no sound. But I'll just do a little voiceover, try and pretend I know what I'm talking about, and see how we go. So let's go. Also, while I got you, if you found this video interesting or helpful, useful in any way, love it if you subscribed. It's always much appreciated when I get a new subscriber, or 2 or 3. And also hit the like button. That sends a message to Facebook that this video's, at least it's interesting to somebody, and that it might be worth sharing, and somebody else will get some value out of it as well. So cheers and thanks for watching. Okay, here we are doing a voiceover. This is me stepping out roughly a 4 metre square area, which is 2 by 2. Now that's 4 square metres, so I need 2 handfuls per square metre, which is my 80 grams of blood and bone that I want to apply, and that will be 8 handfuls. I did notice watching this that I probably missed a little half metre on the edge there on your right or my left, so I might have to make amends for that when I plant. Now I just kicked that. That's a little self-sown pea from last year, and it's difficult for me to make sacrifices of plants that have gone to the trouble to self-sow, but they're going to have to go. So now it really is simply just a matter of raking the blood and bone into the surface of the soil. Normal rain, if we get any, and in hand watering or irrigation, we'll do the rest and just wash it through the top 2 or 3 inches of the garden bed, which is all we want. That's where the garlic corms are going to do all their early growth, and that's where we want all the nutrition and all the fertilizer for the garlic. We've done the hard work, we've done the deep digging, and we did the cultivation last week with the scarifier. When I added the pelletized chicken manure, you can see with a nail rake it's good for kind of like stabbing clumps and clods of soil and breaking them up just to improve that little bit of tilt on the top of the soil, making it easy to plant when the time comes. So there's always a tool, the right tool for the job. Well, that's about it. There's not much more to it. Just to rake it in, water it in now, and wait for Easter. I've decided to plant on Easter Sunday, which is about, I think, the 20th or the 21st. I'm not sure the actual date. So I'll see you all then for the planting of the garlic. Cheers and thanks for watching.